What's up, Austin? What's going on, Lane Yacht? How are you, sir? I knew what you meant. Nah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Very well, thank you. Very, very well. Very well, thank you. Very well. How are you, Riley? Bear with me. I'm just posting my YouTube short. Oh, hello, closed captioner bot reminder. Thank you very much. I actually had forgotten about you. Is it hard to fuck them up? No, it's easy to fuck them up. Very easy to fuck them up. You overcook them. You can improperly cook them so they're fucking tough. You can improperly marinate them. I mean, it's easy to fuck them up. Nothing like seeing somebody squeeze the fucking ribs and all the fucking juice come out and the meat's fucking gray. You love to see it. I think among amateur cooks, I think amongst amateur cooks and chefs, or home cooks, however you want to say it, I think there's a common misconception that you gotta cook the fucking shit out of things to make them tender and delicious and fall off the bone. And it is arguably one of the worst misconceptions in all of the culinary world. No. Very gentle. Low, low, very gentle. What the fuck? Case with the fucking 10 gifted. What are we doing, Case? I didn't even win nothing. I didn't win. How are you, Case? Jesus Christ, Case. Good karma? Well, that's what I did. Good karma, or you're hoping to get some good karma? Because I mean, if you're hoping to get some good karma, I'm hoping for good karma for you as well. Took some meaning? Yeah, I mean, I'm not the guy who disappears for fucking 12 and a half weeks at a time, comes back for 2 days, and... Thank you, Mike. I do a new one every 2.5 months or so, usually. They take a long time, Mike. I'm sorry, I'm uploading my videos still, so bear with me. I'll be right with you guys. I'm gonna ban the word millennial, Kali. Oh, so we're just gonna pretend like I don't see you in other streams? It's just me that you don't come say hi to. And by the way, I wouldn't normally say anything about it, but you're in here calling me mean, Dakota. I see you around. I see you playing the game. I see you in other streams. Then you show up to my chat. Then you show up to my chat and call me mean. You know? Seems a little fucked up if you ask me. I don't know, maybe she... Case! Well, there's some names in that one. We got Ryshib with the gifted. Formless with the gifted. Dakota. Dinger with the gifted. Thank you very much, Case. Case... You just wanted to warm the #1 spot. Thank you very much, Case. Mike, how are you? All right, listen, guys. I put up a short. I'm about to send the link in chat. I put up a YouTube short. My friends are idiots. Maybe that's what I should type it. That's what I'm titling it. I'm changing the title right now before I share it to you guys. Neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. You had a crazy day? You drop a PR? Thank you, Case. Hey, yeah, actually, speaking of which, check this out. Look, I can't tell anybody who fucking, they don't, the gifter would like to remain anonymous, but I'm about to send, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have had a long time dream. It's been a long time dream to have one of these in my kitchen. I'm not joking. And I'm not even going to pretend to tell you that I've been baking for a very long time, but like, you don't even have to bake. You don't even have to bake to appreciate having one of these. Like, there's 1,000 fucking uses for these. Hang on. All right, I gotta find the photo. How do I add the photo at the end of this? There it is. I'm about to show it. The message will come through. There we go. I got This showed up on my doorstep yesterday from a person who would like to remain anonymous, but a very, very, what's up, Dakota? But a very, very, very generous supporter and friend, and friend, absolutely a friend. I already made bread. What do you mean now have brain damage? What do you mean now, Dakota? I already made bread and I made cookies. Ironically enough, I made cookies that I don't want to eat, but I just had to use it. Like, you can do, listen, when I get all the attachments for this fucking thing, I cannot stress to you the versatility of a fucking KitchenAid stand mixer. I can turn it into a meat grinder. I can turn it into a vegetable juicer. I can, like, it is the OG do everything fucking tool for the kitchen. And I have wanted one for as long as I can fucking remember. I've wanted to have one for as long as I can remember. And it's, yeah, it's a dream come true. I got this yesterday. It can pasta roll too, Mike. It's got a pasta roller attachment to it. It's got juicers. It's got fucking, like, I think I could probably put a cheese grater attachment on there. Like, it, once you get the attachments, like, by the way, the last few years that I've made, like, I've made some pies for Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, I've hand whipped the fucking whipped cream because I don't have, because now I don't have to. I can do this. This will make fucking beautiful, bro. This does everything. Everything. It is a highly recommended. Yeah. Yeah. I've wanted one of those in my kitchen in my house forever. Literally forever. You've sorry to hear that, Dakota. Sorry to hear that, brother. How do you keep hurting yourself? Yeah, but how'd you get the most recent one? You know, bro, you, like, are you, okay, so, like, 100%, like, this is gonna sound harsh, and it's gonna sound like it's me being me, but I'm not. But, like, is there something else wrong with you neurologically, bro? Because in the time that I've known you, I swear to God, you've broken your leg twice, and now you're telling me that you fell at work, and that's how you've gotten another concussion. Yeah, you know the thing is, Kali, even if, I'm gonna tell you right now, even if I only pull that thing out of the cabinet 6 times a year, it's worth it. But now with me, mind you, it's been a minute since we've done the cooking streams, but with me dabbling around in baking, it's gonna have even more value and more uses to it. You know, like, I made bread last night, and I was able to, the dough was, don't get me wrong, I've done it by hand and it came out good, but the dough was able to get more efficiently worked, and the bread was lighter and fluffier because I was using the machine. And I was also able to gradually add the flour in, which made for a softer crust, because that's science shit with baking that I don't fully know about. Like, The KitchenAid stand mixer is god tiered. God tiered. I have heard something about the new ones having like there's a problem with the gear piece up there, but some guy, I swear to God, some guy makes like this plastic attachment thing that you can get that fixes it. I have to look it up. I fell today. I'm sorry, Riley, you had asked how's the writing going. The writing's going great. I fell today. I woke up at like 11 or noon or something like that. So I fell on the bike today. I was passing somebody on the bike path, so I ended up in the grass. Oh, I want to get back to the concussion thing. I was passing somebody in the bike path and I ended up in the fucking grass. And because the grass was like this much lower than the asphalt, and there was moss on the edge of the fucking asphalt. When I tried to come back up, I fucking dumped my bike. Handlebars had done like a 720, seat was twisted up, chain fell off. Handlebars got fucking loosened. I had to fucking tighten them up. Butterfly's not happy about it, but I told her, like, this is the second time that I've dumped the bike, but I know how to fall. I know that sounds bad, but it's not. Like, I know how to fall. I literally, don't try to save the bike. Don't try to save yourself. Just fucking hit the ground and roll with it. Like, I have no fucking, the only thing I have was that my knee hit the fucking, and if I wasn't wearing my pants, it probably would have been worse. But my knee scraped the fucking asphalt. The only thing that I have is a little fucking scratch on my knee. I dumped my bike at 15 miles an hour and I just rolled it out. So yeah, it sucks. I don't want to fall, but all right, so listen, I love all of you guys for all the support you guys give all the time. I'm probably gonna drop a link to this. I'm gonna drop a link to this in Discord as well. I'd like it to do well if I can. I'd like to get this thing to do well if I can, but I just pinned it in chat though. If you guys can drop a thumbs up, maybe drop an emote as a comment, any type of comment. Comments help. Make sure you watch it all the way through.
Am I the only person?
Please.
With friends like this. Peach. Am I the only person with friends like this? Peach. Am I the only person with friends like this? Peach. Am I the only person with friends like this?
Ah, fuck you,
Cook.
Sefton.
Peach.
9 days. 9 days indeedy.
Am I the only person with friends like this?
Oh, Peach is here. House is officially up for sale. Let's go, Sefton.
With friends like this.
Congrats on that. It's crazy to me that you guys had the house built for yourself and you're selling it already. It's crazy. I don't know what time OGs usually gets on. Like, you literally had the house built for yourself. Went through talking to the builders and everything. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk about the concussions, right?
Am I the only person with friends like this?
I rode by some kids. Wait, my internet's being fucking stupid right now, I think. I gotta make sure my...
Am I the only person
Bro.
with friends like this?
So, speaking about I rode by the kids. There's some kids that practice. There's some kids that practice along my ride. There's some football fields and the kids practice along my ride, and they're wearing these helmets, right? So obviously these helmets have padding on the inside, and now they have padding on the outside. And obviously the padding, I feel like, not a doctor, but I feel like this is some gimmicky fucking dumb shit. I hate to say it. Like, they're charging more for these fucking helmets, or they're giving off the perception that it fucking matters in terms of, like, concussion prevention. No, what?
Am I the only person
I don't know if you're being facetious or not.
like this?
I can't tell. Okay, so then explain to me. Are you in Discord already? Okay, let's just talk about this. So, yeah, my internet's being fucking stupid. I'm gonna have to reset my internet. So, explain to me then, if you're trying to convince me that these are beneficial and that they help.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand?
So they just drastically reduce, like, so essentially your brain's just kind of floating in there, you know?
Right.
So it reduces the amount of impact that's absorbed that allows your brain to kind of jiggle around. And what a concussion is whenever
when your brain
jiggles
hits the
around
inside of your skull.
Yes.
Right. So the only thing that
So it just reduces the amount. It doesn't prevent concussions, obviously, but it just reduces the amount of jiggle that the impact.
How is that?
Taking.
How? See, if you understand physics. What?
Because I think it just softens the blow. Like on direct helmet-to-helmet contact.
The only thing.
Time.
No. If you understand physics at all, now mind you, I'm not fucking Newton, okay? I'm not Sir Isaac Newton. But if you understand physics and all, an object in motion will remain in motion until an outside object stops it from fucking, right? So, the full body is moving.
That's just another layer. Well, that's just another layer to slow down.
The only thing you could do, the only thing that you could do to weaken the fucking impact of a concussion would be to cushion the inside of your skull. That's it. The brain is still moving when, like you're moving at 15 miles an hour and you hit a fucking hard force. Your brain is moving at 15 miles an hour and hits a hard force, and then your skull stops moving and the brain's still moving at 15 miles an hour. The outside padding on the helmet does nothing to change the laws of physics. That's still the laws of physics. So the only thing it's doing,
down the momentum.
The only thing that you're potentially doing is further preventing damage to the outside of the skull. You cannot, you can't make the brain slow down inside the fucking skull. It's
Look
physics.
at it this way. So say a car's driving at 70 miles an hour into a brick wall.
Am I the only person?
And then you put a big old air blob in front of it. And that's
and air blob in front of what?
in front of that brick wall. And then you take that same car driving at that same speed. How much damage is done to that brick wall? Is it more or less or the same?
To the brick wall.
Yeah.
To the brick wall, not the fucking brain floating around inside the person's head who still came to an instant stop.
But the stuff behind the brick wall would not receive as much impact because it's moving slower.
Right, it's a simple conversation of airbags. But you're not preventing like I said, you're preventing outside damage from happening. You're not preventing the interior damage. Your organs are still moving at 15 miles an hour and come to a fucking dead stop.
But like I said, they don't prevent them. They just reduce like the impacts.
To the outside.
Yes, but which in turn reduces the energy absorbed on the inside.
Am I the only person with friends like this?
The energy absorbed on the inside can't be deflected by the outside, by absorption outside. The brain is still moving.
Yes, but just not as hard, Cook. I'm not disagreeing saying it's not moving. It still moves, but just not. There's not as much force and momentum because that outside cushion disperses it and slows it down more than if it was just the plastic helmet and the inside cushions. It doesn't prevent anything, but it just makes it less. Do you disagree?
I'm sorry. Again, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a physicist, but it's quite simple. The brain is moving at 15 miles an hour and comes to a full stop. Unless you pad the inside of the skull, you're doing nothing to cushion the impact that the brain is receiving from hitting the hard skull. Nothing.
But you're reducing that 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was reduced. No, you're not reducing the 15 miles an hour unless the person that was moving 15 miles an hour slows up on their own before the impact point. The impact point is still the impact point. All you're doing is cushioning the outside of the skull. More.
Which in turn, the brain won't move as much.
Okay. Okay. I mean, good. Okay. Good comms, Jimmy. Good comms, Jimmy. But we're not talking about fucking 35 feet of blubber here. We're talking about an inch at best of cushion that is going to be so rapidly compressed. How much are we reducing the force by?
I mean, not enough to prevent them, but like it just anything at that point, like they're just.
I'm gonna go back to my original statement. Here's the original statement, Collie. My original statement is that I feel like these helmets are being sold to people with the perception that it's going to somehow do something more than it's possible to be done in terms of...
Actually, those Guardian caps are actually way cheaper than what I thought they would be whenever you showed them the price. The fact that they're only $70.
I mean, it's probably a fucking...
You know how much a normal football helmet costs?
Yeah, it should be over $100, I would think.
Well, it's closer to $500 or $600.
Yeah, right. So
like those are just like clip-ons. They just go over like the team's normal helmets.
Right.
They don't actually like.
But I was pulling up the picture to give. I was pulling up the picture to give the concept of what's happening and how.
I know, but I figured it would have been way more expensive.
I mean, it's $70 probably just for the fucking clip-on.
Well, it's 70. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it doesn't include like the normal helmet.
The helmet, right?
Yeah, but like I figured, like the clip-on, like the Guardian, would have been like closer to like $300. If you're telling me like a helmet costs $600,
I struggle to believe that. I struggle to believe that there is a significant enough that it's insignificant. That's what I'm going with. It's insignificant. The amount of force reduction is insignificant.
And you might be right, because I mean, obviously, like if there was science out there that said it was significant, everyone would wear them and everyone would wear
everyone everywhere forever. If it
not
right,
just in practice.
Not just in practice. You would see these. You would see every NFL star. It's not significant. It's
but they do something.
So but my exception with that is that there's some false. It's a false sense of security being handed out with these. That they're not offering you a significant enough level of protection, and they're probably somehow giving somebody some fucking perception that my kid's not gonna get a concussion because he's wearing this helmet type of fucking shit, and that's just not the case. That's just not the case. That it again, I'm not a physicist, but it's simple laws of motion. The brain is still moving at 15 miles an hour, and you're not gonna have changed that mile per hour by more than fucking 0.3 with this. It's just not gonna have.
Correct.
You would need bubbles on the fucking football players to have that type of deceleration have an impact that wouldn't still ultimately lead to the brain shocking the inside of the fucking skull.
Yeah.
It's just not. It seems like false security, false hope. I see the kids wearing them and I'm like, it's not doing anything. It's just not doing anything. It has more impact to the outside not getting fucked up than it does the inside not getting
Am I
fucked
the
up.
only person with friends like this?
Which I mean, also, that could be an issue too. But
yeah, I mean, at that point, I mean, we all saw the fucking clip. I think helmets are already at the fucking peak of their designs. We all saw the clip with fucking with Pat in the fucking Super Bowl. Was it the Super Bowl or AFC playoffs? I'm not sure. When the fucking helmet, it was so. Mind you, there were obviously other forces at hand there. It was fucking like -10 degrees outside. But I mean,
it was -10 degrees actual temperature, -48 wind chill.
Right, and so I'm validating the helmet's function.
Yeah,
the helmet's doing everything it can do already. You can't get safer in contact football.
Correct.
I'm not saying that there isn't. I don't think that it does help with concussion. I think that's a falsehood. It helps you prevent head injuries, in particular, external head injuries. Right? You're not taking skull damage. You're preventing skull fractures, which is good because when your brain gets in trouble, it will try to seep out of those fractures and fucking things like that start to fucking happen, right? Like the helmet is preventing you from taking serious, significant skull damage, which leads to more interior brain damage. But it's not stopping the brain from fucking stopping dead when it hits the fucking wall, right? You're doing 15 miles an hour. You're doing 60 miles an hour. When you stop, your brain doesn't stop. Right.
Right, but instead of moving, like having the impact of what at 15 miles an hour might be 14.
It's 14.75, bro. There's no way an inch of fucking padding is. Yeah, there's just no way an inch of padding is providing a significant enough amount of fucking of velocity reduction. Isn't there an argument that helmets create a false sense of security that might lead to head injuries? I think that rugby players try to make that contention, and I think that the difference between rugby, from what I've seen, the difference between rugby and the difference in NFL is, I mean, the way that it hits into people you don't really tackle people in rugby, right? Like it's weird, right? You're more about stopping forward motion in rugby, which creates another pass. A little bit that I know about it. You're not having these violent collisions of two fucking opposable forces moving at 18 miles an hour towards each other that are fucking slamming into each other. They do shoulder them in the head. I understand that injuries and accidents are going to happen, Jimmy. I'm not arguing against the fact that that does, but I think that rugby players are trained in a different way and hit each other in different ways. We have bigger problems. I mean, the NFL has turned into, or it's starting to, with the way that they're laying down rules, and you hear defenders like Richard Sherman talk about this every time you see it, right? Like, where are they supposed to hit them now? It's getting to a point where we're going so far towards trying to protect people with things that aren't actually protecting people. And it's literally, contact football is contact football. Should we avoid the should we avoid the head hits, the head-to-head hits? Yes, absolutely. But we're gonna start fucking. We can't start flagging offensive fucking. I mean, Tom Brady actually said it. We can't flag defenders because offensive players have put themselves in fucking terrible situations, right? Like the quarterback's throwing the ball and you got the fucking the DBs coming across the fucking to hit them. I mean, he has to play defense. You just let him catch it. It's absurd to think that way. So I mean, I think football's football, and I think outside of the youth, at the youth level, your parents are the ones signing you up for that, and the parents are the ones that are responsible in putting you into that situation, and they need to understand the risks. But when we start talking about the NFL, these guys, I'm not saying the game shouldn't be as safe as it possibly can, but these guys know what they're doing. They know what they signed up for, and most of these guys, outside of people like fucking Ndamukong Suh and you know, good riddance to the fucking dirty fuckbag that retired finally. But outside of a handful of guys like that, people are not trying to hurt each other out there. They're trying to stop you. They're trying to make sure you don't move the fucking ball forward. But there's ways that can be done within the confines of the rules as safe as possible. And I mean, one of the people I'll point to is Cam Chancellor. Obviously, I have an affinity for him, but Cam Chancellor used to fucking knock people's fucking heads off. And he did it by hitting them in the exact target zone. He only ever fucking made contact with people's fucking sternums. And he was flagged for roughing so many times. Never fined for it though, because he was never actually breaking the rules. But in real speed, it looked violent. So the refs throw the fucking flag and he takes a penalty. But if you want to tackle people correctly, you can. But then you have people like Sue who are fucking stepping on people. Yeah, I have no respect. Good riddance, Sue. After so many years, yeah, fuck off, bro. Fuck off. You like 3 occasions of him trying to violently hurt people. Right, well, that's where you're supposed to hit people. Right, and don't you think that it makes more sense for you to lean down like this and drive your shoulder through the player than it does to try and fucking make your head awkward to make sure that you don't spear him? I don't know. Football's a rough one.
Yeah, you gotta keep that head up.
Yeah.
Eyes gotta see what you hit.
Right.
See what you hit.
Until the moment of impact where you should be dropping your fucking head. You shouldn't be putting your neck up to get fucking snapped back. Right? I mean,
you don't want to lower your head.
I mean, yeah, you're leading with your shoulder, not necessarily lowering the head. You're leading with your shoulder. I mean, by rule, they should be flagging people like Marshawn Lynch and fucking Derrick Henry for coming through the fucking line the way they do. You're not supposed to lead with your head at all. These guys tuck their head down and fucking drive through fucking 700 pounds of people. I did look at toes. I'm not. I'm not an NFL football player. They know how to tackle. They know they know how to tackle. That was the point. But the league is getting to
restart your internet so we can get in the game.
I probably should, huh? Let me try to reload a web page. Let me see. What was that? I have to restart the internet. I should load up. Let me load up the game and check first. I don't know what the update.
What? I thought you know all these things.
I didn't know there was an update.
Whenever I loaded up, it said update requires restart.
Nah, it's probably just a hotfix for some fucking stupid thing.
Is the event still going on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and launch the game, and if I have like 900 fucking ping off rip, then I'll know. This just seems like a Wednesday thing. I should have restarted it before I went live.
You're selling. Chiefs play the Seahawks this Friday, Cook.
I hate this.
Yeah, it's preseason, and Chiefs already said they're not. They're playing.
I mean, it's
minimal
preseason.
starters.
No, it's preseason week 2. At that, like,
Yeah.
nobody's playing. Bro, did I see a video that the very, I mean, hey, par for the course, but the very first female Major League Baseball player, umped her first game the other day?
Yeah, she did absolutely terrible too.
The very first pitch was fucking 8.5 miles outside the fucking zone, and she called it a strike. That bitch was wide. That bitch was so wide. Like, hey, par for the course. I mean, she fits right in.
Yeah.
Hey, they had to replace they had to replace Angel Hernandez with somebody.
Oh god. The average. I think I saw the average MLB umpire gets 94.75% of their calls correct during the course of a game. She got 92% correct, 92.1 or something like that correct.
They get who put that stat out? 94% correct?
Yes.
There's no way it's that high.
Swear to God, it is.
I refuse to believe that. I've watched too many baseball games to believe that they're getting them right that often.
You'd be surprised.
That's it. Dakota just said the same thing. There's no way it's that high, bro. 94%?
Yeah. It's 1 out of every 10 pitches they get wrong, pretty much. That's quite a bit over the course of a time. I guess that's 1 out of every 20 pitches they get wrong.
They haven't fully implemented that, right? That's only in the minors right now, isn't it? I don't know why. It's the same thing with the NFL. Why don't we have a chip in the football? And GPS?
I think they do this year.
Are they going to do it this year?
Yeah, I think
there should never be a bad. There just shouldn't be a bad mark, right? Like if you have a bad mark and it's challenged, it should be 100% put in the fucking. That's crazy that it's that high.
Yeah,
I just would not.
But if you look at it, that means 1 out of every 20 pitches they get wrong, which I mean over the course of yeah. Well, that's a big jump.
I don't have TP2. I don't have TPM2. I have to go to fucking BIOS, bro.
What?
My son told me it was enabled. It's not.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Wait, is it letting me play anyway? There's a new. It's part of the new Ricochet shit. I think.
Oh, I think you don't have to have it till Call of Duty 7. I thought. I think now it's just voluntary.
Yeah, I'm starting at 70. Fuck. Hey, man. So fuck.
How long does it take you to? Because you have to restart all your streams.
I have to restart all the streams. That's the fucking annoyance, man.
How come whenever I restart my, granted I'm just streaming off just slobs, but like it automatically reconnects my stream for me and yours doesn't?
Because there's 8 fucking streams that go out, bro. Like I have to. It's a process, bro.
Yeah.
YouTube won't reconnect if I don't shut